the kitchen today with John Bash. He's so cute. I'm actually fixing to make him a sweet potato bread pudding with a pecan crumble topping. And I have asked John to separate 6 eggs for me, and I'm gonna be making the custard. Now, the custard is gonna be 2 cups of milk. Do you like bread pudding?
Is it pecan or pecan?
You know, that discussion goes on all the time.
You say
here.
tomato, I say tomato.
You say potato, I say patata. I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of white sugar. In goes a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. So all total, we've got 1 cup. So we're just gonna mix that up. Now I've got a 1.5 cups, John, of pureed sweet potato. And if you would, you can add that 1.5 cups of pureed sweet potato. Now, all I did, y'all, was bake off some sweet potatoes, and I just put that through a food processor to get them real smooth for me.
Could you use a canned sweet potato?
Yes, but, you know,
Too easy just to do the real thing.
it's too easy to do a real sweet potato. All right, here's a whisk, and I'll whisk it, John. If you would, I'm gonna need a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Is this like one of my teaspoons or one of yours? So something more exact than mine.
One of mine. Either way, we've got the same
So that's
thing.
a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon?
Yes, and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. You know, nutmeg is...
That's powerful
Oh,
stuff.
it's powerful stuff. Well, if you just kind of beat up those yolks for me.
All right.
And we're gonna let this heat up, and then we'll come back and we'll temper our eggs into our custard. So come on down here, John. Just come right around here, you little sweet thing. I love bossing you around.
I like being bossed by you.
Do ya? All right, we're gonna add 1 cup of flour, a 1/2 cup of oats, and then we're gonna need another cup of brown sugar. And I toasted off some pecans, so we're gonna need anywhere from a 1/2 to a cup. You know, you can't get too...
pecan thing again.
Yeah. You can't put too many nuts in it to suit me. All right, and what I need for you to do is slice this bread here.
Let me get that then.
Okay, if you'll do that, I'm gonna watch over our custard pot.
And about how thick do you want them?
Well,
Something about
kind
like
of
that?
a little bit thicker.
A little thicker.
And I'm gonna check on our custard. It's coming up to heat, John.
Now that I have these sliced, what?
If you would, John, just line the bottom of our pan with our
just like
bread. Yes. Yeah, it's gonna take about 5.
Okay.
So you can
what
just
I'll do
take
is I'll slice one of these.
There
in
you
half.
go. Well, actually, just cut it in half this away. There you go.
All right.
All right, so if you would,
You want to temper this in?
yeah. All right, so by tempering, we mean that we're slowly bringing those yolks up to heat so that they won't become scrambled eggs when we put them in our hot custard, because we don't want scrambled egg, sweet potato bread
But the
pudding.
smell's good. The
Doesn't it
smell's
smell delicious?
just like Thanksgiving should smell.
Yes. Well, John, now that we've added the eggs, I need you to cut a stick of softened butter into our pecan mix. And once the custard thickens, I'm just gonna add the 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Then we're covering the first layer of our bread, y'all, with half of the custard, just
That's
like
about
that.
half of it.
Spread it out,
Okay.
and just do the same for the second layer, y'all. Cover this with a plastic wrap, and we're gonna let it sit for at least 8 hours. It's not gonna hurt it to sit. So we're just gonna put that crumbled up topping.
Look how thick that is.
Doesn't that look good?
And so apply
Yeah,
the
baby.
topping now. All of it?
Yes, all of it. This is gonna be
This
delicious.
is
That
looking
bread
good.
has had a chance to soak up all those eggs and the milk. How does that look?
That's beautiful.
Okay, John, just slip that in there. And remember, our oven has been preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna bake it off for 45 minutes, and then you're gonna be a happy man.
Look at
All
this.
right, look at
This
here.
is beautiful.
Our bread pudding.
And so how do we go about
We
Do you
just
cut
gonna
into
dip
it,
it.
or
Just
stick it in, and it's gorgeous.
dip. Now all that's left to do is to top it with some whipped cream and just a few extra pecans. And look at these beautiful pansies that are
And what we could do,
growing in my garden. I'm gonna put
take
you
one
a
of those
pansy.
right there.
Yes. I'm gonna put us a pansy.
This is a great idea. You don't mind if I steal them?
No, get you a fork. And I'm gonna just
I
kind
might
of
just
run
make myself at home, sit here, stay here.
You can stay as long as you like, honey,
I've
or
got
at least
4
till Michael
boys.
comes
Do you mind
home.
if I bring them along too?
What do you think about the bread pudding?
I don't want to leave. I'm telling you. Coffee and chicory.
Like I said, you don't have to. Just when you see the husband, run. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this blast from the past, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.